So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33. Goff now looking to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Open man, it's Palmer.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
On 4th down, Herbert.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert now rolling to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
From the red zone now, Goff. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Third down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun. Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A little short pass. This is Everett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. the tackles.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Herbert.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They'll get this out run to Eckler.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Josh Palmer
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So potentially could go on 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Well, that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen.
And Allen's going to have a Chargers first down as he'll get this down to the 36.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Goff.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. To throw is Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
They'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now Eckler. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
75 yards.
And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Down the right sideline, inside the 10.
Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 62 yards.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
On 1st and 10, Herbert rolling to his right. A little short pass. This is Everett.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Up the middle with Eckler. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 15. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
First and goal, Kelly. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Kelly again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Joshua Kelly
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now up to 14.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, Goff. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now Goff on 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete.
That's not finna work.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Now I'm starting to wonder, Charles, at 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll be tackled at the 23. Gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.